To news,
to sports and talk.
we'll give you all you need to make the best of your day.
On the break of dawn, 32 FM 94.9.
It's the 25th day in the month of May 2021. Good morning to you. You're on to 32 FM 94.9, the station that is filling the world with laughter. My name is OLUTAYO OGUNADE. Thank you for staying tuned. It's the Breakdown Newspaper Review, your morning tonic, reaching live from our studio. Once again, welcome and thank you for joining the program.
Good morning to you from my side. My name is GBEMISOla. SOYEMI, but we'll go straight to the papers. I have with me Daily Post, Punch newspaper, Vanguard newspaper, and Independent. And I'll be taking headlines from Daily Post newspaper now. Chief of Army Staff Buhari told to appoint Igbo man as Atahiro's replacement. Why NYSC should not be scrapped. Sheo Sunny. 2023, why Bola Tinubu supported Southern governors on open grazing ban, restructuring Bangbushe. Ranch your animals, no more open grazing, Akeredolu to others or to herders. Also, open grazing ban, Governor Bala Mohammed warns colleagues, Nigeria's elite. Drama as traditional worshippers invade, disrupt government's housing project in Ondo State. Also, this morning from Daily Post, Atahiru, Kaduna plane crash must be investigated, Nigeria Youth Council. Lagos bill to stop Tinubu, Fashola, Ambode's pension skills second reading. Enugu government rehabilitates intractable Etudo, Alkunano Street. Northern elders kick against introduction of Odudua anthem in Ondo State. NAPTIP busts child trafficking syndicate, rescues 4 children in Abuja. Shoot order won't end southeast insecurity. Onyemeluku cautions police and military. On the economy, Ikpeazu charges Abia MDAs on increasing IGR. Creation of states, Bauchi government pledges to facilitate actualization of Katagum. Buhari postpones cabinet, police council meeting. Security of Nigerians remain my priority, President Buhari. Also, Buhari moves against killer herdsmen, says open grazing ban illegal. Constitution amendment, let us unite in presenting our views. Akwa Ibom monarch. On insecurity, Governor Otom disbands illegal vigilante groups in Benue State. I'll take one more. Surety provided by Abidemi Rufai, also a suspected fraudster. That's coming from a U.S. attorney.
And from Daily Trust, politicking as Buhari weighs option to new chief of air staff. Group or army staff, I beg your pardon. Group rumors or coup rumors as Malian soldiers detain president, prime minister. Resident recount ordeals as gunmen kill scores in Benue. Presidency, southern governors offered no solution after banning open grazing. Politicking, I took that already. Reps query accountant general over gaps in recovered loots. Remittances. Grazing ban, southern governors didn't proffer any solution. Presidency, arsonist plotting to incapacitate us. INEC raises alarm. Aggrieved Niger residents block Abuja Kaduna highway over series of kidnappings. More headline from Daily Trust 2023 Presidency, more cracks in APC over open ticket. Musa Ekong to lead Super Eagles against Cameroon. In Vienna, stamp duty. FRS JTB pick holes in 9-post bill. INEC offices attacked in Anambra, Enugu, Imo. Lawan Adamu's views on restructuring won't influence our reports. Omoagege. And PENCOM to prosecute employers with no workers' insurance. Nigeria loses 3.7 trillion naira to poor cold chain logistics.
Now moving on to Vanguard, the Punch newspaper rather. Asaba declaration, governors disagree as Presidency backs Malami on open grazing ban. Abuja-bound nutritionist missing for 18 days between Ogun and Lagos. Confusion over Southwest APC meeting. Fashola Aregbesola not invited. One feared dead, 12 arrested as police foil hoodlums attempt to burn Lagos stations. Don't blame me for your failure, Amokachi replies Lawal. Experts predict 11.5% lending rate as MPC ends meeting. Federal government bars 22-year aircraft from Nigeria, releases 5 billion naira aviation bailout. More headlines from Punch newspaper this morning. NAPTIP rescues 4 stolen kids from FCT child traffickers. Rivers vigilante allegedly kills 22-year-old painter at POS center. Also from the business side, Senate considers new bill at assigning NIPO stamp duty collection. Currency in circulation dips by 10 billion naira. From the politics side, Cross River PDP intact despite Ayadi's exit, says Imoke. Ex-Niger governor blackmailer, chronic liar, serial betrayer, Wike. House Minority Caucus tackles EFCC over PDP probe. And one more headline, Lagos PDP fixes May 28 for local government primaries.
From Premium Times, Buhari flays governors over open grazing ban, approves rehabilitation of reserves. Fear of another coup grips Mali as military arrests President, PM, Defense Minister. U.S. says surety provided by Dakwa Abiodun's aide, a suspected fraudster. Okay, gunmen attack another INEC Secretariat Police Division in Anambra with Ataru's death, who becomes next Chief of Army Staff. Some analysis there. Amidst COVID-19 challenges, Nigeria's economy grows again. Nigeria declares 90 travelers as health hazards. That's still on COVID-19. Losing Ataru orders compound Nigeria's security challenges. Buhari Constitution review. Reps begin zonal public hearings June the 1st. And UTME 2021 jam to conduct mock for 160,000 candidates. One more APC National Convention may hold in June.
Vanguard newspaper, Southern governors open grazing ban, no solution. Presidency. Ministry wants independent regulator for NIPOST. Time to act is now. Transformation in Ministry of Foreign Affairs must go on. Buhari commiserates with Kadigbo family on death of Pharaoh. Also this morning, how Ebibuagu and police arrested 38 suspected bandits in Ebonyi State. Stop witch hunting opposition parties. PDP governors warn EFCC. NAPTIP bursts child trafficking syndicate in the Federal Capital Territory. Rescues 4 children. Reps flame mishandling of $120 million cargo scanners. Lagos vaccinates 2,500 intending pilgrims. Chaotic drug distribution greatest challenge of pharmacy practice. That's from PWDAN. And federal government receives disaster risk reduction equipment from Japanese government. INEC explains use of new registration device for CVR. Police arrest 12 suspects over attempt to burn station in Lagos State. Shoot at site order. Igbo group drags IGP to UN ICC. Bill to scrap NYSC at second reading in House of Reps. State of the nation, we won't support secession, says Southwest governors and APC leaders. We must defend ourselves against killer herdsmen, Otom tells Benue people. Those are headlines from Vanguard newspaper.
From the Guardian newspaper, returning APC to path of perfidy towards 2021 State Congress. That's Enugu APC. Okay, let's see this one here. How CBN can reverse Nigeria's underdevelopment. How NBA, SBL, NCDMB partnership will drive enforcement of local content for lawyers. Headers kill over 100 farmers in Benue. Headers kill over 100 farmers in Benue. Buhari, Niger governors meet as protesters block highway. 70% of Imo attackers not Igbo, says Uzodima. Federal government kicks over revised WhatsApp privacy policy to engage Facebook. Government to release Swiss vessel 30 years after. APC hints of shifting national convention over insecurity. Let's see some more. Sheye Ogunlewe Alaba, other athletes give up on US tour. Another one here from the Guardian newspaper. Buhari flays southern governors. Open grazing ban, says it's power show. Let's see another one.
Independence newspaper, Buhari should seek foreign help in tackling insecurity challenges. Ogbe, Nigerians want PDP to return to power in 2023. That's accredited to Babatokwe. And still in 2023, we are confident Tinubu will accept our appeal to contest Adeyeye. Bandits kidnap 6 in Niger. Protesters block Abuja-Kaduna highway. On insecurity, agitations delaying party convention and congresses. APC. New carrier, Cardinal Airlines, set to commence operations. Also, this morning from Independence newspaper, Joint Tax Board, FIRS, rejects NIPOST collection of stamp duty. Lagos Ogun form Joint Development Commission. Over 70% of those who attacked Imo are Igbo. Uzodinma. Afenifere Ohaneze condemned killing of 100 persons in Benue State. Bandits kidnap 6 in Niger. Protesters block Abuja-Kaduna highway. I took that earlier. And, those are all the headlines I have here from Independence newspaper.
We'll go on a short break. We'll be back.
FM
94.9.
Guy, what's in the make you scatter house like this, eh?
I beg, you help me see my Airtel SIM.
I carry and give Shade yesterday,
Eh?
but you know they use am again now.
Yay! You don't carry my bonus give landlord picking. Not today you go pack out.
Eh? On top Airtel SIM?
Yes, so if you don't reach 15 days where you never use your Airtel SIM, go find them now. Because why? Ogonga will full on top of. Hey, get 2,000 naira airtime plus extra 200 MB for just 200 naira. The more you recharge, the more you are woofo. To begin enjoy this awoof, just dial *241*7#. Terms and conditions, J.O.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Uncle Dentist, wetin be cavities and how Colgate take dey protect my teeth from cavities? Shey dey use comfort?
No dear, na hole for teeth dey cause most tooth pain wey be cavity. But if you use Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection take brush every day, the confirmed formula go help keep natural calcium inside our teeth wey go protect them from tooth decay.
Time don reach to upgrade to the world's most chosen toothpaste, Colgate, because Colgate locks calcium in.
Now, the Nigerian Dental Association, they recommend Colgate.
If you no sabi transfer news, you fit tell all your padi say na your team get correct top striker.
What are you talking about?
If you tell your padi say na your team get correct top striker, dem fit shout they follow you argue.
No way.
If dem shout they follow you argue, everybody for viewing center fit shook mouth for the matter. If dem shook mouth for the matter, you fit fall your hand for the matter. If you fall your hand for the matter, you fit kick better with the vex. Abeg, before you enter yawa, settle the matter with Google search. Get the latest football news, live scores, transfers, probabilities, and anything wey concern football with your Google app.
ṣòfẹ́ mọ̀dí rẹ̀ bí mo ṣe ń dábìí ẹ̀dùn òbí ó wè. Health Consult Global Consult and Multilevel Marketing Cooperative Investment Credit Society Limited tó jalagbàtà fún gbogbo àwọn iléeṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe herbal food supplement nílẹ̀ òkèèrè làṣírí ibẹ̀. bí wọn náà bá fẹ́ lè ra tó péye tó wọ́n sì tún máa rogún sápò rẹ̀ lọ́nà tó lẹ̀ jí tì tó sì máa gbàdá 10% sí 15% lórí owó tó fi dókòwò lóṣooṣù láì kiri ọjà tàbí múrì fara wa. ẹ̀yin tẹ́ fẹ́ dókòwò papọ̀ pẹ̀lú wa àtẹ̀yin tẹ́ ti bá a dókòwò papọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ máa gba tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì tẹ́ fi kópa nínú ìdíje yìí kó toríire tí ó wáyé lọ́jọ́ kejì oṣù kẹwàá ọdún tá a wà yìí níbi tẹ́ẹ̀dì fọkọ̀ ayọ́kẹ́lẹ́ ìrìnàjò sí Dubai lọ́ọ̀tìlẹ̀ kan níbi sẹ́mẹ́ntì gbẹdọ̀lẹ̀ ọ̀kadà jẹnẹrétọ̀ fìríjì àtètò ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀fẹ́ ọlọ́dún kan fáwọn ọmọ wa ṣe fàjẹ́ àjọ tó ń rí sí ìyíkoto ìdíje oríire buwọ́lu ètò yìí kàsílẹ̀ iṣẹ́ Health Consult lẹ́gbẹ̀lẹ́ epo MRS ní kọjá Bishop Phillips Academy Ìwó Road Ìbàdàn àti ní Stanbic Bank Building Niger West Area Challenge Ìbàdàn pé 090504816 090504816 Health Consult sọ ìlera dọ̀rọ̀.
So, madam, what symptoms are we talking about here? Does he talk too much over the phone?
Yes, doctor.
Does he browse too much also?
Yes, too much, doctor.
Oh, I see. And he never runs out of data, right?
Doctor, as a matter of fact, if my husband is not on a call, he's watching videos and laughing so loud.
Kai, madam, your husband has got the Glow Brigade fever.
Yes! Catch the Glow Breaker fever. When you register and activate the new Glow SIM, you get 600 Naira bonus instantly. Up to 100% bonus on every data plan, so you can browse, talk, and chat as long as you like. Both new and existing customers also enjoy 700% bonus on every recharge. Visit the nearest Glow World or retail outlets to register and activate your SIM.
Glow Unlimited.
Hey, why did you put it in the pot like that? You're supposed to break it first.
Says who? This is how I cook my pasta. Besides, it's golden penny pasta. It's non-sticky, so it doesn't matter.
But I want to cook it with meatballs mixed with pepper sauce and cheese.
Go ahead and enjoy your golden penny pasta just the way you want it. Golden penny pasta is made with durum wheat, which contains protein, and it's non-sticky, so you can cook, serve, and eat just the way you want it. With golden penny pasta, your way is best.
32 FM
94.9.
You're welcome back from that break. You're still listening to the Breaker Dawn newspaper review on 32 FM 94.9, where we fill the world with laughter. Once again, my name is GBEMISOLA. SOYEMI.
Good morning to you. I am OLUTAYO. OGUNADE. Austin Odumo is right here.
Good morning, Tayo.
Good to have you, Austin.
Thank you. Gbemi, good morning.
Good morning to you. Let's see what's in the papers. Where do we start from?
From the Guardian newspaper.
Okay.
Buhari flays southern governors open grazing ban, says its power show as about declaration questionable, offered no solutions, promises to move against killer herdsmen, scores killed in Benue Plateau midnight raid. President Muhammadu Buhari yesterday expressed a strong resolve to address the conflicts of herders and farmers permanently, but not without chiding the Southern Governors Forum for their recent ban on open grazing, which he described as an act of questionable legality. The president further accused the governors of politicking with serious security issues and an attempt at a show of power. The presidency's position was contained in a statement by the senior special assistant to the president on media and publicity, Malam Gabashew. All right, it's from the Guardian newspaper. Buhari is talking.
Yes,
Gabashew is talking.
Gabashew is talking.
Oh,
Certainly,
okay.
That's not Buhari speaking. Buhari does not speak to.
Not on Buhari's behalf.
Perhaps on his behalf, or capitalizing on the vacuum created to actually make statements. The president does not speak on issues like this, and it takes time before he speaks. And most of the time, things will have degenerated. Come to the whole issue. If the federal government has a sustainable solution to addressing this situation, I think they should just go ahead and partner with the state to be able to resolve this crisis. Casting aspersion on the southern governor by fiat, I don't think that is necessary, because if we claim we operate a federal system of government where states are critical components or critical stakeholders as far as the federating unit is concerned, they reserve the right to make law for the good and protection of life and properties of their people. And the presidency, according to the statement, also make a declaration that the government was ready to resolve the crisis. At what time? A vacuum was created that necessitated the Asaba declaration for a long time. If you look at the way things were before now, even governors under the platform of the APC in the southern part of the country have always shown solidarity with the federal government and the Miyetti Allah as far as this issue is concerned. So in my view, if this is a law that has been made, it's a declaration that has been made, laws are made by the state houses of assembly in the southern part of the country, what you can do is to go to the court and test our law as a result of that particular decision that has been made. So I don't think it is good enough for the president to say, oh, this is a questionable illegality because some people have decided to take the bull by the horn to secure the life of their people as far as they are concerned. So for me, let the president or the government just go ahead. The president has promised that by 1st June, it will kickstart a nationwide rehabilitation or resuscitation of grazing reserve. At the end of the day, what we want to see is a situation where there will be a win-win scenario for both the farmers and the herders. I am also of the opinion that we should not entirely throw away the baby with the bathwater. However, security of life must take preeminence as far as this issue is concerned. We cannot say because we want to graze cow, then at the end of the day destroy people's means of livelihood, and by extension you also take their life in a dastardly manner. That is not allowable any longer, and it is no longer sustainable. So let the federal government look for approach. What I expect the federal government to do, rather than the presidency being like an extension of Magban or Garba Shehu acting like a second spokesperson for Magban, is to call the southern state governors, call them to a meeting, chat with them. We need to chart a way forward. Whether you like it or not, they have power and right under the law to determine what happens in their various domains.
A lot of people criticized President Buhari for not attending the farewell service. It is a farewell now, or the burial right for this the late COAS, who died. Now, from the papers, we learned that NGF visited Buhari, and that was when he chartered the southern governors they had to pay him a condolence visit in Aso Rock. But that is not even the case here. What we're looking at is, someone said, if you have a son who is always misrepresenting you or saying things that are contrary to your own view, all right, or views, you either call the son, scold him either internally, or you make a public display of rebuke on this son. To say that Malami and Garba Shehu are not saying things that Buhari intend or this government intend, someone said will either be self-deception or sheer hypocrisy from a lot of people.
Yes, I think that's the position. We will be deceiving ourselves, and the truth will not be in us if we think that the position or opinion of Malami and Garba Shehu does not represent the vast majority of opinion of most of the prominent northerners in the country, including Mr. President. Immediately Malami came on board to pedestrianly compare spare parts to this burning national issue of open grazing that we are talking about. We know the direction in which the presidency is going. After all, Malami is supposed to be the chief law officer of the country. He interprets the law to Mr. President, and whatever he tells Mr. President, that is what Mr. President will take as a legal advice. And if that is his own opinion, and Garba Shehu most of the time has come out to defend these people, to protect these people at the detriment of others, you discover that most likely this is the direction that they will be going to. So the idea of whether they have said something that the president does not like or the president does not permit that they should say, I think that is far from the truth, because we have seen times without number that these people, they act on behalf of the president, they carry out action. When Garba Shehu referred to Leah Sharibu as that unfortunate Christian girl, did anything happen? We have had a lot that has happened under this government, and that is the way they are. But what we are looking at, rather than dividing the issue or looking at some of this burning national issue with ethnic and religious coloration, we should just go ahead to provide solution. My view is that, why is the federal government claiming to have the solution all of a sudden? You understand? Because it is the vacuum created by the federal government that force these state governors to come out, first of all, individually, to start enacting law against open grazing in their various states. We look at the case of Benue and some other states, even in the southern part of the country. And at the end of the day, the southern governors have to come together. So for the president to say that some people are playing politics with it, I don't understand what it meant. Because if you look at it, we have about 7 governors under the platform of the APC in southern Nigeria. they are prominent governors. You can't say Akeredolu is a small person as far as the APC is concerned. And this is another governor of the APC who is close to the presidency.
Gabashew says what they are doing is mere demonstration of power. What does that mean?
It's not so. This is a federation.
Do they not have a
they
certain
have such
level of
power. That is why I said let them go to the court. Do you know the reason why they are coming up with all of this? A particular court in Abuja has already given judgment. So the federal government is like being forced to take decision which he ought to have taken even before now. So my whole take is that, and my major concern is that now that suddenly the presidency or the government has woken up at the center, let us now find a way where we can resolve this issue amicably. If you want to resuscitate grazing reserve, for example, what is stopping it? I am also aware that there's this livestock transformation agenda of the federal government packaged by the National Economic Council. If that will give us a lasting and sustainable solution, let us go ahead and do it.
With this now, does it mean the southern governors will drop the open grazing position, or the federal government will challenge it in court?
If the federal government is so clear that this is an act of illegality, let them challenge it in court. It has already become law in some states in certain part of Nigeria. So you can't say it is no longer a law, except you have to bring up some bill to repeal such a law. So, but as it is today, that is the position. At the end of the day, let there be a meeting point. Let the federal government resolve this issue. If you want to look at the issue of ranching, let people invest into it. Let federal government also put funds into it. But I think it is no longer acceptable in the country and also sustainable where we have cow roaming here and there. Like I said earlier, my major challenge and what the federal government and this state government should work on is the idea not to throw the baby away with the bath water, because there are some good and relatively peaceful herders in the country who do their legitimate business without endangering the life or property of others. So we must put all of this into consideration.
All right, away from that, there's also a story in the Guardian newspaper that says herders kill over 100 farmers in Benue State. Suspected herdsmen have reportedly killed over 100 persons in Katsina Ala local government or local council of Benue State. The Guardian gathered that the killings by the marauding herders started on Friday night till yesterday morning. That's about 3-4 days.
Yes, that is what we find in some of the states in North Central, especially Benue, and some other states in the east, and some other states in the south. See, you can never find a situation where the presidency will react to this type of story, that suspected herders have murdered some people in Koblo. They will not react to this. It is when these governors bring up initiative to protect their people that the federal government, the presidency will come out to issue statement. Then you begin to wonder which is more important, the life of cow or the life of human being. So the government must properly situate this situation to create a balance, to create the principle of fairness and justice. Because at the end of the day, no matter how we tend to resolve this crisis, when there is no justice, there cannot be peace. And we know the implication of that as far as our development is concerned. So this is the major issue. This is the crux of the matter. If not that some people feel that they are bigger and more important than the other, they encroach on their property, they forcefully take over their property, and if there is any form of resistance, they kill them in the process. And you see the authority keeping quiet. We are finding it so strange and very funny that most of the time when this attack happen, nobody will stop them, not even security agents. If villagers, hunters in this community decide to mobilize themselves,
because if it started since Friday
and nothing stops them, what you now find is that if some people in this community say no, we are not going to take this, we must defend ourselves, then the federal government would deploy security to forestall a reprisal.
The security,
and we say we are in one Nigeria.
What did the governor do and the security operated in that particular state?
The governor and the government of Benue State have tried their best. In my view, that is the way. Autumn or up until yesterday still came out to say that let villagers and citizens defend themselves with whatever weapon they can acquire. It is the federal government that is slowing state down as far as resolution to this crisis is concerned.
It looks like it has even gotten up to a point where governors don't even know what to do anymore.
Look at the other time, Autumn quoted the number of people that were murdered in an IDP camp. You know, is there Boko Haram attack in Benue State? Why are we having IDP camp in the first instance? He came out to say this is the number of people that have been killed in the IDP camp. Only for the presidency through Garba Shehu to come out and say this noise that you are making cannot help you. The best way to solve this problem is to cooperate with the federal government. So I don't know the definition of Garba Shehu cooperation, for example. Does it mean that El-Rufai is also at war with the federal government? Why is the state not safe? Does it mean that Niger State governor is also at war with the federal government? Why is the state not safe? And so on and so forth. So we must address this issue. Situation where about 4 days, over 72 hours, some people are allowed to have field day in killing and maiming people. And at the end of the day, you say that whatever position or whatever action the states are trying to take to protect their people is a form of questionable illegality. I think the presidency should find where to sit.
These are people
with names, with identity.
Look at the attack on Norton, for example. Some people even came out to claim responsibility. Yet, the Inspector General of Police had to send a tactical team to Benue State. Up until today, we don't know what has come out of that particular investigation. When in fact some people have claimed responsibility for that attack.
Let's move away from Benue, Austin. Let's go to Imo. When we return from this break, we look at development in Imo State. Over 400 of the suspected mischief makers in the state have been arrested. That's according to the governor, Uzodinma.
iléeṣẹ́ Novesola wọ́n ní kí n sọ fún ọ pé tòjò tẹ̀rùn gbogbo àkókò ńlẹ̀ dá ádámà nílò náà yàtọ̀ sí náà dògán tá a fi ń sun bọ̀ọ̀lì lábàá oko àgàgà iná sólà tó ń gbàgbára láti inú òrùn tó bá gbọ́ Novel sólà ní ó tẹ̀lé iléeṣẹ́ Novesola wọ́n ti wà ní sẹpẹ́ fún pèsè àwọn èròjà sólà lẹ́lẹ́kàǹkà inverter solar panels and batteries solar kit láti tanná láti charge battery gbọ́ rédíò kọrin jẹ̀gbádùn àti láti tanná ẹlẹ́yin bíi 2 sí 3 solar fan tó ń gbé fan láti tanná sùn dẹ́kun ẹ̀fọn amáranini ṣokùnfà àìsàn ibà solar floodlight fàyíká ilégbèé àtòpópónà fúnṣẹ́ ìmọ́lẹ̀ solar freezer láti ṣe nǹkan jíjẹ mímu lọ́jọ́sí kó mi síta fún níbàárà solar CCTV camera ẹlẹ́yinjú àsáfà ààbò nílé iṣẹ́ àtọ́fíìsì solar water heater tí somi tútù ní gbígbóná solar water pump tó lè fami gòkè ní kànga energy saving appliances DC bulb DCTV DC fan tó ń gbàgbára náà sára bẹ́ẹ̀ làkànṣe solar product wà fún dókítà lecturers farmers tailor àtàwọn ṣọ́ọ̀bù káríkárí Novesola kan náà ń lo kájú ẹ̀ kàn sí wọn bó rajà lólùléeṣẹ́ wọn tó wà ní Akíndélé plaza ìdójúkọ Adamasingba stadium Mọ́kọ́lá Ìbàdàn tàbí lẹ́ka iléeṣẹ́ wọn tó bá súnmọ́
081-8776-6005.
Novesola ló mójútó solar.
egbògi kan ti délẹ̀ yìí egbògi àtẹ̀jẹ̀ ṣe ni ó dára fẹ̀jẹ̀ gidi gan Veneto cleanser ló ń jẹ́ o. Veneto cleanser ló ń jẹ́ o.
ojú rẹ̀ ṣàjọlọ̀ lójoojúmọ́ kí làṣírí ẹ wà rí.
Veneto cleanser ni.
já mi sí ọ̀rẹ́.
Veneto cleanser egbògi àtẹ̀jẹ̀ṣe tí bàdọ̀tí ara wọ̀ yá ìjà rẹ̀ wọ́n mọ́lẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n yẹbẹyẹbẹ. inú tó ń kú tó ń dàrú gbòdògbòdò kò bára rẹ̀ èrí inú ẹ̀jẹ̀. amọ̀nà ti dé o. Veneto cleanser egbògi àtẹ̀jẹ̀ṣe tí a fi ewé àti egbò ṣe ní ọ̀nà tìgbàlódé. NAFDAC fòǹtẹ̀lù MA1 Nigeria Limited ni wọ́n gbé Veneto cleanser jáde. a wà ní nọ́mbà 17 ọba Akínyẹlé off Adeokun Street Aláàfin Avenue Olúyọ̀lé Estate Ring Road Ìbàdàn telephone 08034051533 fún títà àti rírà ìwọ náà darapọ̀ mọ́ wa Veneton cleanser àmọ̀tẹ́kùn egbòogi tí ń ya gbogbo kòkòrò inú ẹ̀jẹ̀ wẹ́lẹ́wẹ́lẹ́.
Hey, why did you put it in the pot like that? You're supposed to break it first.
Says who? This is how I cook my pasta. Besides, it's golden penny pasta. It's non-sticky, so it doesn't matter.
But I want to cook it with meatballs mixed with pepper sauce and cheese.
Go ahead and enjoy your golden penny pasta just the way you want it. Golden penny pasta is made with durum wheat, which contains protein, and it's non-sticky, so you can cook, serve, and eat just the way you want it. With golden penny pasta, your way is best.
láti gòkè àgùnlà láyé èèyàn nílò ìtọ́sọ́nà ẹni tó mọ̀nà débi àṣeyọrí. FMH International HR àwọn ni gbajúgbajà kọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ iléeṣẹ́ alárinà tó mọ ojúlẹ̀jà bá ti ń tọ́ni sọ́nà finimọ̀nà nípa bí gbogbo òǹwáṣẹ́ ṣe lè pàdé àwọn òǹgbanisíṣẹ́ pàápàá jùlọ láwọn orílẹ̀-èdè tó wà lókè òkun.
FMH International HR alábàáṣepọ̀ gidi ni wọ́n jẹ́ pẹ̀lú àjọ oníwádìí ìjìnlẹ̀ àgbáyé tá a mọ̀ sí United Nations Volunteer Research Group láti jùmọ̀ tọpinpin wàhálà táwọn ọmọlẹ̀ yìí ń kojú nídìí ìgbìyànjú ajé lọ sílẹ̀ òkèèrè. ìyẹn ọ̀rọ̀ tó jẹ mọ́ international migration àti international labour activities.
ǹjẹ́ o tiẹ̀ mọ̀ pé o nílò ìmọ̀ tó jinlẹ̀ dáadáa nípa ìlànà à ń tẹ̀lé láwọn pápákọ̀ òfurufú tó fẹ́ gbà sọdá sílẹ̀ òkèèrè? lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ bá a ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí United Nations Volunteer Research Group pẹ̀lú àjọṣepọ̀ FMH International HR ń ṣe research lórí ẹ̀dùn ọkàn àti ìpèníjà tẹ́ ẹ bá ní. questionnaires táwọn òṣìṣẹ́ FMH bá fún yín lágbègbè yín lẹ́yìn ṣàlàyé ìrírí yín sí.
fún àlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ kàn sí wọn ní 3rd and 9th floor Cocoa House Dùgbẹ̀ Ìbàdàn.
telephone 0817 4444 627
àti 081 68 73 7222.
Kọ́lá. Ó máa mi.
lọ mú àpò rẹbí tí bílíṣì àìpò méjì fún mi.
Máa mi méjì báwo.
Torí pé màá fi kan rẹ àwọn aṣọ funfun yìí màá fi kan tó kùn pa gbogbo kòkòrò.
ṣùgbọ́n èmi ò rí kòkòrò bíbá ẹ̀ máa mi.
wo wọ́n kéré débi pé o ò lè fojú rí wọn ṣùgbọ́n wá ìdí nìyẹn tọkàn mi fi balẹ̀ lórí bílíṣì àìpò láti pa wọ́n pátápátá.
jẹ́ káṣọ funfun rẹ funfun sí i kí lè rẹ́ sì bọ́ lọ́wọ́ kòkòrò àìfojúrí tí ń fa àìsàn. agbára àfọ̀mọ́ tó wà nínú bílíṣì àìpò yóò pa gbogbo kòkòrò àìfojúrí pátápátá.
8 times 500 naira, 4,000 naira. 8 times 5,000.
Abeg, where una dey see this money?
Money care. Na the ogbonge bonus wey dey sama me as I buy new SIM card o. See dem dey give me double data subscription plus 8 times a woof anytime I recharge.
Oh boy, cut up for me now.
You know say you fit buy SIM card now for any accredited Airtel shop, ba? Just go there with your NIN, just like that.
Sure guy.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
32 FM
94.9.
You're welcome back from that break, and we're still taking headlines from the dailies. This one says it's in the Guardian newspaper, and it says that we're going over to Imo State. 70% of Imo attackers not Igbo, says Uzodimma. Hope Uzodimma, that's the governor of Imo State, has clarified that over 400 of the suspected mischief makers in the state have been arrested and undergoing trial at the courts, hinting that 70% of them is not Igbo. He, however, vowed to crush any person or group trying to cause mayhem in any part of the state. If they are not Igbos, they definitely have an identity.
Yes, without necessarily profiling any ethnic group, I think we reserve to know who actually carry out this attack. Because right from day one, accusing figure have always been pointed at IPOB, ESN. So we really need to get to the root of this matter. I think one of the good things is that over 400 people have been arrested, and the governor as the chief security officer of the state is coming out to say 70% of these 400 are not actually from the southeast. So we want to get justice. One of the ways to get justice may not be necessarily to publish their name and where they come from, is to get conviction, adequate conviction that could serve as deterrent for others. And I'm quite sure there should not be issue of order from above as far as this issue is concerned, because most often time you find cases like this, somebody will cough somewhere and say order from above, our hands are tied, and at the end of the day the case is swept under the carpet because the attack has to stop. We have said this times without number that criminality has no ethnic group. Anybody can commit crime. There are criminals all over the country in every tribe, so it's not peculiar to any particular tribe. But what we have advised the government is that once a case of criminality is noticed or suspected, let justice thoroughly be served, and at the end of the day the government will be seen as unbiased. The government will be seen as being on top of the situation. Another issue that has to do with Imo is that there's another reports, whether classified or untrue, that there's most likely going to be attack any moment from now in Imo State. The governor has told the people to go about their normal business. I'm sure, and I also think that that is not enough. Let us do a critical investigation to ensure that we don't just push the people out to go about their normal business, and at the end of the day, this hoodlum or criminal still catch them unaware and wreak havoc and mayhem on them. So, as we are saying that, go about your lawful business, we must also provide adequate security for them. Because in one of those attacks in Imo State, we got it from reliable source that the governor got that intelligence report several days before the attack. And the attackers still went on with the attack. The attack on the correctional facility and some other security formation within the state. The DSS actually sent intelligence report to the governor to beef up security, and at the end of the day, that was taken for granted, and human lives and property were lost in the process. So we must guard against all of this.
0705 5000 949 0809 7000 949.
Quickly, this is in the nation. Mixed reactions as bill seeking to scrap NYSC reaches second reading. A bill on the floor of the House of Representatives considering discontinuation of the National Youth Service Corps scheme has generated mixed reactions. The Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria Alteration Bill 2020, which is seeking to repeal the NYSC Act, is billed for the second reading. It was sponsored by People's Democratic Party lawmaker from Rivers State. I think this is like people have over time been clamoring for, especially because of the insecurity in the country. People have been saying, do we necessarily have to do this?
Because of insecurity, and before insecurity, ethnic loyalty. The purpose has since been defeated. That's the truth of the matter, except we review it.
Hello.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Dr. Mark. Good morning, Austin.
Good morning.
Today is a really very funny day for me. And for the first time, I'm hearing from government that are very insensitive. We are clamoring for security in the country. I heard the president saying he is all out for security of the country. Now, how do you intend to secure the country when there are people hiding in the forest in the name of herders and perpetrating evil, and you do not want to, go after these people or look for solutions to get them out of there? See, they've rated kidnapping in Nigeria now to have gotten to 38.5%. By the time this thing start getting to 50%, then even the Afro could not be saved. So when governors are coming out to say they want to stop open grazing, the meaning is that so that they can check this insecurity, we will be able to attack, we'll be able to trace where our problems are coming from. If the forest is safe, then we'll be able to know where our problems are coming from. But when we have open grazing, people will still hide under the guise of herders to put cows or cattle in the forest and come out of the bush to attack people and commit lies and steal and kidnap and rob. So the governors are trying to say, look, let us stop this first. Somebody said they did not provide solution. The solution they provided was anybody who wants to ranch.
Oh, okay, we lost that. 0809 7000 949 0705 5000 949.
All right, we have a message here. We must every day. When will we act? People are dying and yet we must, and no end to killing. This is from Andrew. Thanks for the privileges given to me by allowing me to express my feelings through your radio platform. Going to 2 years, and I'm highly appreciate it. I highly appreciate it. And any society where someone found himself or herself, he or she needs to be the best among them. Once again, thank you and God bless you. Okay, this is from Omobasharo. Thank you. We appreciate you, Omobasharo. Let's take this call here. Hello, good morning. 009 7000 949 0705 5000 949. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, sir.
I'm following from Popailodo. According to what Mr. Austin has just said, the state government has the right to make law in their states. So the decision where state government law and the constitution collided together, I think the state government law has to bounce. That's it. And that's one of the reasons why we are saying that the constitution we are operating is at least usefulness. So the only solution is that the farmers, the retailers, state government and federal government should come to the round table and forget our politics or forget about ethnicity. Let us come together and make a good decision that will solve this problem once and for all. Let's forget about the ethnicity of politics. After all, in your state, we have what we call the division of cattle market. The land does not belong to Fulani. It belongs to your state government, and they're making money from it. So thank you very much. Good morning.
All right, thank you very much. Good morning to you too. 0705 5000 949 and 0809 7,949. Back to the bill on the floor of the House of Representatives about
yes, I think NYC has outlived its usefulness, except we review it. I don't also support outright scrapping of the scheme. General Yakubu Gowon brought the initiative shortly after the Civil War to promote national unity and cohesion, national integration in the country. And if you want to hear it, it was really a welcome development.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody in the house. This is John Oladewaju from Adu. Now, where is the minister that's talking about spare parts, comparing spare parts with the others now? The minister will not come out now until when the governor or anybody taking another step now, they will now come out. Many people from the north will not say anything about the other farmers they have killed now. Even the presidency, according to the analysts there, they will not come out and say anything now. Until when the anybody taking stuff from the southern part of the Nigeria or from that where the attack carries out, now they will now say something. That is why people were clamoring for the self-determination. And some people will say it's not according to the Constitution of Nigeria. I don't want to know whether it's aligned with the Constitution of Nigeria or not. This is life. How can you be taking the life like this? They come out with the solution with state police. Some people say that governor will be using them. If the governor is using them for now, as at now, what we need now is state police. Because you cannot be folding your hand and see the life be taken like this.
Okay, 0705-5949 or 0809-7949. You can also drop a comment on YouTube. 32FM 949 Ibadan is the channel.
All right, on open grazing, cattle rights versus human rights. Austin, cattle rights versus human rights.
I think in Nigeria presently, it's cattle right that is taking preeminence.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Sabi. I'm calling from Monia.
All right.
Yes, now that things have fallen apart as far as security issues are concerned in Nigeria, there must be a way out. This is the time we need to really, prefer panacea, the way out of this doldrum, because we cannot call ourselves one, and on daily basis, a particular geographical area will be terrorized and Nigerians will be dying when there is no war on ground. I think there must be a solution. Not just talk this time around. There must be a final way with which all of us should put heads together, irrespective of your religious or ethnic background. Let the traditional rulers, let them come into the forum this time around, because it's like they are silenced in their domain, in their territories, in their localities. People are dying, yet they are there. Whom are they going to rule over if they decide? So let all the traditional rulers, irrespective of his or her position in this country, let us come together this time around. Whether the imam, the emirs, the chiefs, the obis, everywhere, let us come together to find a lasting solution, because this is getting too much. We cannot open our eyes why our children are being captured as prisoners of war.
Thank you.
It's only a madman that we sleep while his house is on fire. We are no longer mad. Let us wake up. Have a nice day.
We have never been mad, actually. We'll go on a short break now. When we return, we'll take more calls.
Guy, what's in the make you scatter house like this, eh?
I beg, you help me see my Airtel SIM.
I carry and give Sade yesterday, but you know they use them again now.
Yay! You don't carry my bonus give landlord picking. Now today you go pack out.
On top Airtel SIM?
Yes, so if you don't reach 15 days where you never use your Airtel SIM, go find them now. Because why? Ogonga will full on top of. Hey, get 2,000 naira airtime plus extra 200 MB for just 200 naira. The more you recharge, the more you are woofo. To begin enjoy this awoof, just dial *241*7#. Terms and conditions, Joe.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Hey, why did you put it in the pot like that? You're supposed to break it first.
Says who? This is how I cook my pasta. Besides, it's golden penny pasta. It's non-sticky, so it doesn't matter.
But I want to cook it with meatballs mixed with pepper sauce and cheese.
Go ahead and enjoy your golden penny pasta just the way you want it. Golden penny pasta is made with durum wheat, which contains protein, and it's non-sticky, so you can cook, serve, and eat just the way you want it. With golden penny pasta, your way is best.
Uncle Dentist, what be cavities and how Colgate take they protect my teeth from cavities? Shey they use Kung Fu?
No dear, na hole for teeth they cause most tooth pains will be cavity. But if you use Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection, take brush every day. The confirmed formula could help keep natural calcium inside our teeth. We could protect them from tooth decay.
Time don't reach to upgrade to the world's most chosen toothpaste, Colgate, because Colgate locks calcium in.
And the Nigerian Dental Association, they recommend Colgate.
Please, sir, how do I get to Retire Well Crescent?
It's easy. Just go straight on longitude 155. Take a 360-degree turn, then traverse on the trajectory. And bam, you enter the streets. You can't miss it.
At Stambic IBTC Pension Managers, we believe that preparing for the future should be easy. Email switch to pensionsolution@stambicibtc.com and let our experienced managers help you get started. Stambic IBTC Pension Managers, a member of Standard Bank Group.
I'm a very, very big guy, but I don't joke with my giggy bites. So every year get the free guy with this data plan for the midnight. 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. 2 gig, oh boy, I can live the life. IG, TikTok is ready to go, oh boy, I'm feeling fine. Because 11 to 6 in the morning, IG, TikTok, morning, 2 gig, day for me, MTN boss, yes, of course,
MTN Pulse. Do you? Dial *406# to join.
Everywhere you go, MTN.
(0705 500949). Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, my name is Adeshu Yomola from UI.
Please go ahead.
Number one, God will bless Augustine. He's trying. Where I'm going now is that we have a lot of information, but let me mention the issue of the X-Men. And I want to correct the first caller. It's not the president, it's the presidency. And that is where we have used our hand to land ourselves into. That's on that one. On the issue of the NYC, you see, there is this Yoruba adage. The first, when a certain person go, the house will not be settled again. You know the meaning of that one. NYC, the vision of those people that established is for integration. You recall that during the campaign, they will teach you even how to, get married, and people will sponsor it for a certain percentage. But now, certain people, they are in government and they've crippled it. Now I'm supporting it for a particular reason. I can from the south, somebody will take me to Borno. After they send me to school for years, spending money, somebody will go and take me to the hand of Boko Haram in Borno State. And then let it be scrapped until certain people leave this country. They can now.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Tayo and Benny. Also, Jimmy, thank you for your analysis. This is the voice of John who's on top. The president was absent at the Department Service head for former chief of army staff, but was ably represented by someone. Therefore, we should not make mountain out of a molehill. You see, Malam Garuba Sheikh is the alternate president for now. And as for AGS Malami, I suspect it is so thoroughly and anti-federally. I said it last week that it seems to have some centrally bone in him that needs to be cured. The best Malami can do as a senior advocate of Nigeria as a lawyer is to appeal the judgment delivered by Federal High Court Judge Justice Ijamu Ojukwu that is taken power to ban open grazing. In 1966, Honorable Justice Adewale Thompson Adekwale ruled banning open grazing. And so Malami should not come on his head to the discomfort of reasonable Nigerians like myself. John Njok is my name. Thank you.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Mr.
you, John.
John.
John is my name. Njoko is my father's name.
08097,949. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, ma.
Good morning, sir.
This is Malam Rufai calling from Hiroko.
All right, let's have a contribution.
All right, I just want to chip in on the ban on the open grazing. This is the best solution and the lasting to bring about the lasting solution to all the crises we are having between the herdsmen and the farmers. The reason why these prominent people do not want to support this ban on open grazing is because majorly all of them are in this lucrative business. They are in this business. Because if you should ask those politicians that are chasing these cows around, they will tell you it belongs to ministers, it belongs to honorable, all sorts of like that. So just of recent, Allah could say that they have the support on this open ban on open grazing. Also, the Northern Group also said so. Now, if you should ask average meaningful farmer in the north, they will tell you that they want support on this ban on open grazing. Then why reluctantly not applying it? Why this federal government is now playing like a toy with this type of banding? So to me, I support this ban on open grazing. May God help Nigeria.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rufai. I like to thank you for that contribution there and submission there, Austin Edumo. You heard his language. That man is from a particular side of the country.
And he has always been objective as far as this national issue is concerned. If we ban open grazing, we stand a lot to gain. Apart from security for the farmers, we also have security for the herders too. Because most of the time, because of the indiscriminate grazing, their cattle are also being rustled and their life threatened and most time killed in the process. So we should just come together as a country and to look at this issue. Let the federal government be at the forefront rather than casting aspersion. Let them collaborate or partner with the various states.
Itwai Godalo says, provide a solution. He said, send the cattle to the ranch. The header, send him to school.
Yes.
And this will resolve everything.
When there are
most of them are even young.
Yes, when there are facilities. That is why some governors, especially people like Akeredolu, have said that teenage grazing, teenage herders should be scrapped. We don't have a situation where you have people that are supposed to be in the school, because if they are learned, if they are informed, they will be able to know their right from their left. So we look at the constitution too. I know that state law will bow to federal law, but in the federal law there is provision for right to life. And I think that must be upheld. God bless Nigeria.
God bless Nigeria. I think that's a very good way to end it this Tuesday morning. Join us again tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. My name is GBEMISOLA. SOYEMI. Good morning.
Thank you, dear listener. I am OLUTAYO OGUNADE.
FM 94.9. Filling the world with laughter.
Show me your 32.
Hello.
Báwo ni ṣe náà?
Hello Lamborghini.
Báwo ni nǹkan?
Ẹnu ẹ tiẹ̀ tún gbà ó tún lè sọ pé báwo ni nǹkan ṣọ́kọ ni wọ yìí ṣá. A sì ń fẹ́ra lójú ọ̀nà ṣé boyfriend ni wọ yìí. Ṣé bó ṣe máa ń ṣe lélẹ̀? Ṣé wíwẹ̀ tí ẹ pé èèyàn tiẹ̀ tí ìgbélé ló ti ń ṣe wẹlé? Tí ẹ bá gbé ẹtí lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ jọ́ǹtọ̀ náà kí ló fẹ́ ṣe?
Kí ló